Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome back to my little snack review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please donate on patreon.com. So today we are going to review another snack I got from CT, which is Canadian trucker. Go and check out his channel. So today's snack is, or the one we did already review, this one is the Coffee Crisp. But South Africa has got a chocolate that is very similar in texture or look than the Coffee Crisp, which is the TEX, which I also reviewed before. So there you can see, let's zoom in there. You can see there the structure. Let's just zoom out of it. There. You can see a very similar structure. You've got sort of two wafers on the outside with something in between here as well. Two wafers on the outside with something in between. And the colors of the wrappers are very, very similar. Both are made by Nestle. As you can see, yellow, red and white. Just the placement of the chocolate is different here. But TEX also used to look like this. The TEX, this one is 58 gram bar. This one is a 50 gram. Let's see if we can do the ingredients. See, I don't know if you can see it there. Maybe you can, I can't. We'll take a closer look at this. And then again the Coffee Crisp. There is its ingredients. I hope you can, nutritional information. I hope you can see that. I can't really see it, and even if I lift it up, it doesn't help. So we will get in here with our magnifying glass and see. It's a bit difficult to actually do the comparison between the two, but we will give it a try. Let's just see if you can read that. So, for a start, this South African one, the TEX, does not contain the calcium and the iron contingency. But we will sort of move between the two here. So, let's do a quick one. The energy, we do kilojoules, which they don't do. So, I'm not sure how to translate between kilojoules and carbohydrates. This is and remember, the TEX is 8 grams more, so it's 1,221 kilojoules here. The Coffee Crisp has got 260 calories, so I'm not really sure how to translate between the two, but maybe someone does. So let's start at the South African one. The next thing here is the protein, which is oh wait, we do have 100 gram serving, so we can sort of double this. Now, for 100 grams, so we can double this. Alright, so protein, this is 50 gram bar, let's just make sure. Yes, a 50 gram bar. So let's see, protein in 50 grams is 2 grams. Here for 100 grams it is 6.2. So if you take protein for protein, 50 grams, it will be 3.1. So the TEX contains more protein. Carbohydrates, we've got 62 per 100 grams. Here in the Coffee Crisp, we've got blah blah carbohydrates. Where's carbohydrates now? 33. So the Coffee Crisp has got a bit of a lead on carbohydrates comparing to the TEX. Alright, we've got of which total sugars. 44 grams of total, 44.6 so 25 grams or 22.3 grams of total sugars in the TEX, or per 50 grams. Where's your sugar here? There's the sugar. Is 25. So the Canadian one leading a bit on the sugar per 50 grams. So I don't know which one is the healthier, but the South African one at least got a little bit less sugar. So total fat, we've got 12.4 grams per 50 grams. And here we've got, the South African one doesn't show the saturated stuff. Only let's see. Okay, fats. Only 13 grams. So South African one a bit less fat than the 0.5 grams less fat. Let's just see. Let's see fats, total fats. Yep, 0.4. Let's see. 22.4. Well, 0.6 grams less of fat. Of which saturated fat is 15.6 grams. Oh, 9. It's almost 8 grams here. Let's see the Canadian one. Do you have saturated fat? Ooh, I'm a bit gobble. You get sort of lost a bit here. Fats. Oh yeah, you do. 7. Oh, the Canadian one has got a gram or so less. Oh, a bit less, but almost a gram less saturated fats. We don't have the trans fat thing. No, I don't think so. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, we don't have the trans fat thing. Dietary fiber, 2.6 grams. So it is 1.3 grams per 50. Fiber. Where's your fiber? Oh, where's the fiber now? Fiber. It's this side. There is fiber. Only 1 gram. So the South African one has a bit more fiber in it. Let's see where we go. 13 blah blah fiber. Sugar, total sodium. So that will be 42.5 milligrams of sodium. Here in the text, the coffee crisp sodium 50. So the coffee crisp has got a bit less, quite a bit less sodium in it. Have we seen anything else? There, blah blah sodium. Yeah, so that's everything I can compare. So we don't show the calcium stuff on the bar, but all the other stuff more or less you can see. We also don't show the trans fat free stuff here. But no, I can't find any calcium or vitamin C stuff. So very similar. Well, comparatively most likely similar. There's not a lot of difference. Some stuff, for if you sodium, the Canadian coffee crisp wins fiber, the South African one wins protein, the South African one. So they're very much sort of the one has got more and this and that. So they're very similar, I think, in construction or the stuff they've got in them. So it's interesting. Which one is the most healthy? I'm not sure. I think there's the differences is just not big enough to really make an impact on which one you should eat if you want to be more healthy or not. But definitely protein, more fiber. This one, I can't remember the sugar. I think this one is more sugar. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the South African one is a bit healthier, but again, there's more fat in, a lot more fat in the South African one than there is in the Canadian one. So, and South Africa doesn't show cholesterol, so you can't compare that. So, the one you will score with the fat, the other one. So, they are very much similar. So, let's open it and see. Alright, let's just see the inside of the package here. The Canadian one, you can see no foil. South African packaging, as a lot of our chocolates do have foil lining. I don't know really why. Is there a reason? Does it actually help? So here we go. So a very similar structure on these. They look very similar, except the Coffee Crisp, clearly it is a slightly lighter chocolate. I don't know if you, it might be too. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's the Coffee Crisp, definitely a slightly lighter chocolate. It almost feels a bit more grainy than this TEX. Now Coffee Crisp is in my left hand, TEX is in my right. Well, let's keep it like that. So you can see the very much similarities in structure here as well. We've got the wafers on the outside and the filling in the inside, which is a coffee filling, sort of gritty with the Coffee Crisp, and a chocolate, sort of aerated chocolate filling in the TEX. So the chocolate's a different taste. Let's just put it down because this is going to melt. You know, the chocolate's a different taste. The TEX, the coffee one, tastes a little bit more gritty than the TEX. And it's got that slight coffee thing going. The TEX just tastes like chocolate with wafer. The sweetness, your Coffee Crisp tastes a bit more sweet, but the TEX a bit more chocolatey, so that does dampen the sweetness a bit. But they really taste in sweetness very similar. I don't know what's going on outside, but anyway. Your can't remember, I think your TEX has got more sugar in there. I can't remember which one it's got the most sugar, but you do taste the sweetness. But I think because this the Coffee Crisp is a coffee flavor, you get that little sweet tone a bit more than just with the normal chocolate one we are all used to. So this is my little comparison. A very similar looking chocolate, although the taste is really different. They're both made by Nestle and similar looking packaging. So I've done a bit more, I've done a review of both of these separately, so go and check that out. So this is our little comparison. Both of these chocolates I like. Structure wise, if you compare structure, your TEX has got a bit of more, not say a harder wafer, but the Coffee Crisp definitely a softer, more breakable wafer, almost more airy wafer than the TEX. And then the filling in between, the Coffee Crisp is a bit sort of gritty filling, where the TEX is just a normal aerated chocolate. So again, interesting, and I really like the chocolate crisp, but I also like the TEX. So I think this is a thing, if you like these chocolates with wafers, you will like both. If you will like the one and you do like the coffee, the TEX, you will like the Coffee Crisp. I think if you like the Coffee Crisp, you most likely will like the TEX. So this was my little review of the TEX and Coffee Crisp, which I got from Canadian Trucker, and he sent me this little keychain as well. Really like this keychain. Still hasn't found anywhere to hang it or to put it on. I don't know if you've seen when I unpack this, but this little truck, it's sort of not a real vicious hinge. I don't want to break it, but there's definitely a little connection between, so they're definitely not just one cast piece. The head of the truck can sort of move a bit, so this is really cool. So thanks for watching. Go and check out CT's channel and subscribe there. And so thanks for watching this little review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next Ration review.